interview the Sons of Anarchy cast. Let's go check it out. Hi everyone, I'm Taylor.
And I'm Sal
from Just BeMe TV. We are here today to interview some of the cast of Sons of Anarchy on bullying. Hi guys, would you like to introduce yourself to Just BeMe audience?
Theo, you're youngest. You go ahead.
Theo Rossi. I play Juice on Sons of Anarchy.
And his family calls him John, because that's his real name. Kim Coates. I play Tig Traeger on Sons of Anarchy, and yeah.
So what brings you here to New York City other than our interview today?
Theo and I and the rest of the crew and cast were invited to come to New York to meet all the affiliates and all the marketing people. It's a big party that they have to celebrate all the shows on FX, and all the lead actors of some of these shows were invited, and we had a good time bowling. Well, you did.
I did.
Well, you know that Just BeMe is a non-profit that empowers us to explore who we are and allow us to have a social connection in our community. With the help of useful areas like yourselves, we are engaging with positive projects which inspire us to give back to others.
The big topic that we are discussing today is bullying. You know, bullying is a widespread and serious problem that can happen anywhere. It's especially big now in the media and today's society, like the internet and Facebook. They can be big problems with cyberbullying. What do you guys think?
Theo, go ahead.
I think with social media, which you just mentioned, it's a blessing and a curse with bullying. I think it's great that it's shined light on it, and I think it's brought a lot of attention to it. But at the same time, with social media like Facebook and the Twitters and all that, it also encourages some more bullying, because people get to peek into everybody's lives all the time, and people who don't like each other in school and kids who don't like each other get to pick on each other without actually confronting people face to face, which is almost a whole nother level of bullying. I've been anti-bullying since the day I remember being in school. I think it's one of the worst things for a child to go through. And like I've always said, I think bullying starts at home, and I think it starts with the parents. So, you know, I'm glad that more attention is being brought to it, and I'm glad you guys are talking about it right now.
Yeah, bullying isn't like, it's like a lot of people go through it, and it's not nice at all.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right, guys.
Especially through Facebook.
Yeah, and Theo was saying, see, I'm a lot older than Theo, and I have to, a lot older, and I have to say, in my day, there was no Facebook. There was no cell phones, right? There was a phone that you had on your wall if you were lucky. TV was black and white back in the early 60s. I mean, literally, bullying was happening, but everyone just kind of accepted it back then. Oh, he's a bully. Oh, he's a bully. Today, with Theo's generation, and certainly with yours and my daughter's, people through Facebook, through the internet, some of these kids think it's cool to video something and put it on YouTube so everyone can see it. And we need to learn from it. And bullying, there's no room for it ever at any level of kids growing up. And I am glad that things like you guys are talking about. They have programs in Canada where people are talking about, kids are talking about it. But Theo's right about the parents. It starts at home. Like if anyone's being bullied, or they have to tell their parents. And sometimes it's hard too, right? Because you don't want to be a tattletale. You don't want to be, oh, the tattletale at school, tattletale. It doesn't matter. You have to let your parents and teachers know, because it can never be tolerated.
It's hurtful.
It's very hurtful, honey.
So, like I was saying, it's like not a phase people go through every day. It's like not just messing around, like, oh yeah, I'm going to push you around for a day and then go mess up this kid. It's people that get picked on constantly. It's like, it's not nice.
And there's different forms of bullying, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not just the bullying where let's go to the park and I'm going to trip you on the way to school and hit you in the back. There's teasing. You know, some kids are perhaps a little overweight, or they're too skinny, or they're too this, too that. That's bullying. Mm-hmm. And that can never be tolerated either. So, right, guys?
Yeah. Bullying can also cause serious and lasting harm. Not only do we need to stop bullying, but we need to help bullies see what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, if you have to say anything to any type of kid who might even, I don't even think bullies know they're bullying, if that makes sense. I just think they think they're being a kid, or they think it's part of growing up, and they think whatever. But you know, I think most of us, everybody, you guys still are kids, and you know, we were kids. I've never been a bully. I've never acted like one, and I've been around them, and I think the only way to stop a bully, like I've stressed earlier, is to start at home with the parents, and then you know, sometimes I've believed you have to stand up for yourself, and you know, it is just a thing of that, of just saying, I don't, you know, you have to leave me alone, you have to stop. Or in the school you're in, or whatever, if it's happening at school, you have to go to your teacher. You know, it's a teacher's responsibility not just to teach, but to oversee the children. And if there are anybody watching this who feels, you know, that they might have bullied, or feel like they have the tendency to bully, the only thing I could say is it's just not cool. I mean,
it's not cool.
We play pretty tough guys on television, and it's not a cool thing to do at all. At all. There's nothing cool about it. And let me tell you, as it gets older, it gets less and less.
I can guarantee you that these forms of bullies, when they get older, will realize, what did I do? What? That wasn't cool at all. In fact, it was dorky.
Yeah.
It was wrong. Mm-hmm. So we need
and they have no friends.
You know what I mean? And they have no. We need to nip it in the bud right when it happens, so that they can realize that.
I would like to thank Coach and Theo Rossi for the interview. And don't forget to explore who you are and just be me.
Show everyone love, anti-bullying.